Welcome to the show, everyone. You know, I absolutely love my show. I really do. And the reason why is because there's so much great information, and it's a plethora of information that we have. I'm excited about bringing on my first guest, who is Matt Christensen. He is a certified legal document preparer, and we're live on Facebook, so I do want to say hi to everybody out there. Like us and follow us. We're going to share the show later on. First of all, we want to talk a little bit about you and what you do and what makes you different.
Well, first off, Carol, it's nice seeing you again.
It is nice to see you.
My name is Matthew Christensen. I'm a native of Arizona. I'm a retired police officer. I've got over 30 years of experience in law enforcement. And then when I retired, I got bored, basically, and decided to open a paralegal business. So I became certified by the Arizona State Supreme Court in legal document preparation, and I focus on that, and I enjoy working with my clients and taking care of them.
You absolutely do. First of all, thank you for your service. I want to get that out right away. When you work with people, are you valley-wide? Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, I go from Payson all the way down to, I think the furthest south that I've gone is South Maricopa.
Right. And also, I want to say you go to them. You're mobile.
I do
Correct.
both. I have an office for people that are close to me and that want to do that. But if, like I said, I go up to Payson and take care of stuff in Payson.
So, where is your office?
My office is at 3100 West Ray Road. It's at the corner of the Price Freeway and Ray in Chandler.
Okay, and so that's in Chandler. So you can either go to his office or you can have him come to you. I want to also say that we're going to open up the lines to the audience for everybody today, and I'm going to let everyone call throughout the rest of the show. We're going to do a $50 off an estate plan that I have to say is already priced very reasonably, and you're getting $50 off. So let's first, I'll just give out the number first. So our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. You're getting $50 off an already low, nicely priced estate plan. And our number here again, 602-277-5369. He's A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, and what he does, he really cares about his clients. You're all about educating them and making sure that all of their, paperwork is not only just done, but done correctly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the important part of being a legal document preparer, is making sure that what you do for your clients after they pass gets through court, or in the event you have to possibly go into hospice or some other thing like that. We've got the durable powers of attorney in place, so if you can't make your decisions, somebody else can make them for you.
So explain to them in detail how obviously what they get, what they need. Do you also do second opinions? Where somebody who might have one but needs to have it maybe updated, can you do that too for them?
Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of clients that have trusts from out of state, and they'll give me a call, and I take a look at it, and if there needs to be changes, we make the changes.
Mm-hmm. And so it's super simple. He comes to you and makes sure, first of all, that you have a full estate plan. When we talk about estate plans, let's go for this, okay?
Okay.
So there's a estate plan, there's a will, and then there's a trust. Some
Yes.
people think that they only need a will. Do they need both?
Okay, so the major thing that I look at when I'm talking to my clients is avoiding probate. Probate's a process where you have to take a will into court. It has to be approved by the court. It costs money, and it takes time. And then when you're done, you have to report back to the court everything that you did as the person that's in charge of the will.
Really?
If you do a trust, the trust is actually in charge of the estate, and the trustee controls what happens with the trust.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a will involved. It's called a pour-over will, and it's P-O-U-R, pour, over, so you just think about it taking all of your assets and pouring it into the trust when you pass away.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell you, everybody out there, because this is happening right now in my ex-husband's family. If my ex-husband's mother knew what was going on, she's probably rolling over in her grave right now, okay? Because number one, everything that she thought was completely done wasn't. So yeah, it went into probate. When you talk about money, you said time and money.
Right.
It's already been months. Money, like $30,000 for him to have to pay to get this done, and it's still going on and on, which is terrible. And it's hard on the family,
Yes,
right?
it is.
And because that's the hardest part. So what you do is help people avoid that by making sure, and that pour over will is where that comes in. I love it. But when they do it with you, they're gonna get it done right. Because let me tell you something, my dad had one of those, but he didn't have it done right. And it was the worst thing that, and it happened to me. It was me that it hurt.
Yeah, I have a lot of clients that come to me and they've spent money on the online do-it-yourself type, which are good as long as you follow the instructions. So I have people coming in that have pour-over will, and they say everything's good, except they never had it witnessed and notarized.
There you go. That's the key right
So,
there.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything bad about the online stuff, but you gotta make sure you follow the instructions. But once again, I take care of that. I make sure that everything's signed, witnessed, and notarized appropriately.
So you can call him. His phone number is 480-933-3131. You can check him out on his website, which is AZestateplanz. I don't know what's wrong with me today. AZestateplanz with a Z.com. And also we have our lines open here for everyone to get entered in to win $50 off an estate plan. Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. And do you want to tell him? I normally don't tell him how much, but let's go ahead and let him tell him how much, because it's awesome.
Okay, so my estate plan consists of a living trust. Typically I have couples that do this, so 2 pour-over wills, 2 general durable powers of attorney, sorry about that, you got me off guard. 2 general durable powers of attorney, 2 healthcare powers of attorney, and 2 living wills, which basically gives instructions on how you want to be treated at the end of life.
That's awesome. How much?
Oh, I forgot.
Which one?
It also includes a deed, taking your property and putting it into the trust.
That's a good one too.
And the entire thing costs $675.
That's
unless
amazing.
you're a veteran, because I give veteran discounts.
Wow, veteran discounts as well, of course. I do want to say that's super awesome. So it's already very low price for all of that, and today you're getting $50 off. Everyone's getting entered in to win. So our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. So I heard that you said, what is the most important, just tell them really quickly what the most important paper is that everybody should have.
Everybody needs a will.
Absolutely. So we're going to go to a break. We're going to come back. We're going to talk further. His number is 480-933-3131. We've got our lines open here for everyone to get entered in to win. It's $50 off an already very low and nicely priced estate plan. So, did you like that so far?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
going very well.
So, the main thing is that I want people to understand that that pour over will, how important it is, okay? Because like I said, most people think that either they need one or the other, right? And we're gonna talk about that, because some people, does everybody need a trust too, or no?
Like I said, the goal is to avoid probate for your heirs, and if that's what you want to do, the trust is the only way to do that.
Okay. And when people have a trust, do they have to have only assets in order to have a trust? Like, for instance, a home.
Okay, so the easiest way to fund a trust is to place a home in it. And then the remainder of your assets are taken care of through the pour over will.
Right.
With the exception, I always tell my clients, if you have financial accounts, 401ks, bank accounts, use a beneficiary on that, because there was a court decision that means that if a beneficiary walks in with their ID and a death certificate, then the banks or financial institution have to immediately cut them a check and pay them out of the account.
Okay.
If you put it in a trust, then they'll make you jump through hoops.
That's what they did.
To get it done. Especially if you didn't list the trust on the account, but you listed the account in the trust.
Mm-hmm.
It just turns into really a pain.
It really is. It's very difficult to really understand it all.
Yes.
Because there's really so many ways that people have to understand the right way of doing it. It's one thing to do it, it's another thing you gotta fund that trust, that's also very important. But also having that pour over will, which takes pretty much care of almost everything else, right?
Yep.
That's what I got. So, I like the way the lines are lightening up here. So
That's a good thing.
It's a good thing. And the main thing is that I think people need to understand that anybody over the age of 18 should really have something like this.
Yes, I just did one for a University of Arizona student. Took care of a trust and the whole estate plan.
Wow. And there's a lot of people now that have, they're not married, they have children. That's also important for them to have something.
Absolutely. I mean, if you take a look at it, if you're single and you have a significant amount of money, then I would say you need a full estate plan.
So welcome back, everyone. We're talking about estate plans and how important they are for anyone, for sure, over the age of 18. And we're going to talk a little bit about what we were talking about at the break. And I do want to tell everybody that our lines are open here, and everyone is getting entered in to win $50 off an estate plan that is already priced so low. And can you really quickly tell them again how many? I mean, it's so much. Tell them what all the paperwork that they get.
Okay, so the estate plan consists of a living trust, 2 pour-over wills, 2 healthcare powers of attorney, 2 durable financial powers of attorney, 2 living wills, and a deed.
That's a lot.
Including the filing fees on the deed.
And how much is it?
$675.
Wow.
Unless you're a veteran.
And that you get a discount.
You get a discount if you're a veteran.
Okay. And right now we've got our lines open here for everyone to get entered into, and it's $50 off that already low price. I mean, for all of that, that's amazing. So our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. And I'm going to let everyone call throughout the rest of the show. Now, I want to also get out your website, please, so because it's live today, so we're really excited about it. It's AZestateplanz with a Z.com, and check it out because you're going to see that he does so much more as well. I want to also go back and talking about a little bit about people using someone like you as opposed to going and using an attorney.
Right. The difference is an attorney typically has a paralegal who sits down with you, asks you the questions, and then the paralegal does all the forms, and then the attorney gets paid an extravagant amount for it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not extravagant, but
Nice.
yeah. So with me, you don't have the attorney involved.
Right, but what's nice is that because you are a certified legal document preparer, tell them what the difference is.
Okay, a certified legal document preparer is certified by the state of Arizona as a state Supreme Court to prepare documents without the need or the assistance of an attorney.
So a lot of people think that when they do these papers, they're going to die. It's true.
That is one of the biggest things that I deal with in my office. People coming in and they, excuse me.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Let me tell you what he does. He does free consultations, and his phone number is 480-933-3131. You can check him out. It's AZestateplanz with a Z.com, and we've got our lines open here for everyone to get entered in to win $50 on an already very low-priced estate plan with all of the paperwork plus more. And again, our number here is 602-277-5369. Give it a shot.
Okay, what I was gonna say is that a lot of people put off doing this because some way they think that once you do the paperwork, you're gonna end up dying.
Yeah.
It's been my experience that my paperwork does not lead to death. So, excuse me.
So when the paperwork leaves the desk, what happens? It doesn't leave the desk. What did you just say?
I said my paperwork does not lead to death.
Oh, okay, I'll read it. So he's having a little issue here. So his paperwork does not lead to death. It's so important because so many people, they got these crazy things in their mind when this is probably the most important thing that everyone should be talking about, making sure that people know exactly where they are, right? Maybe even having an extra copy, you know? I mean, it's just so important.
That's an important point.
Go ahead.
So, in the estate plan, the trust and the pour-over will are concerned with after you pass. The other three documents, the general durable power of attorney, the healthcare power of attorney, and the living will, those are only in effect when you're alive. So I've had clients try to take a financial power of attorney, go to the bank after their parent died, trying to get money to bury their parent, and the bank's telling them, no, that's not any good. So you have to be aware of what the different documents are good for and when they're good.
That's why you need to talk to him. His phone number is 480-933-3131. He does free consultations. He has an office on Ray and in Chandler, and Price and Ray. Also, he comes to you. He is mobile and valley-wide. A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. You can check him out on his website. It's AZestateplanz with a Z.com, and call in here. We've got our lines open here for everyone to get $50 off his already very low-priced estate plan. So call in here at 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. I got to ask you another question. Is that okay?
I'm ready.
You ready? Okay. So how many times have you had it where people are in the hospital and they have not done this, and you have to get to the hospital so that they can sign everything and get it all done before they pass?
Yeah, it happens more times than I enjoy. But I do that, and we take care of it in the hospital, and it's not a pleasant thing to do.
Right. So, you know, when you're going to do something like this, do it right. Make sure that you call somebody like him. He is a certified legal document preparer. And when we talk about prepare, be prepared, right?
Absolutely.
And here's another thing. I asked you about second opinions for a reason. You know
Yes.
why? Because I took mine out, like when I had my hip surgery. I just thought, let me just check it out, because I hadn't looked at it in like maybe 3 years. You know how many things needed to be changed?
Usually in 3 years, usually a lot needs
A
to be
lot.
changed.
And the other thing, folks, is you can't just change it on your own and go scratch it out and put something in and go, okay, everything's okay because it's still done. No way. Tell them.
No, if you need to change your trust, it needs to be amended. It's a simple document, but you have to have that, and it has to be notarized, and so people know that it's an accurate reflection of your wishes.
Right. And let me also tell you something. So I just had my surgery like, what, a year ago now, almost, right? So I took it out again because I'm having another one. So I thought, well, maybe I should look at it.
Yeah,
And
let's
guess
fluff
what?
it.
Yeah, more changes.
Yes, absolutely.
That's how fast things happen, and you have to be on top, and people don't think about them. You gotta dust them off, take them out, and make sure that they are done correctly.
Yeah, the one thing that I try to do is I try to do, I don't want to make it sound bad, but a one and done. So I typically put any real property into the actual trust. And then we use the pour-over will for everything else. But we don't list very specific in the trust.
Okay.
Because if you list specific, things change. Like if you put your car in the trust, how many times does a person buy and sell a car over the course of, say, 10 years?
Mhm.
So every time you do that, you got to flip-flop them back and forth. With the pour-over will, you don't have to do that. It just flows into the trust.
What's really nice is that that is something that you do. Not everybody does a pour-over will and adds that in there.
Well, the attorneys all have pour-over wills included in it, and the
Okay.
ones I've reviewed.
Okay.
The ones where the pour-over wills get left out are the ones that people are doing online or on their own.
That's fair, right. And please don't do them on your own, right?
If you do, make sure you follow the instructions that come with them.
Right. And one of the instructions is it's got to be notarized.
It's got to
Right.
be notarized, and even the pour-over will, it takes 2 witnesses.
Mm-hmm. And the thing that you say that right off the bat is what you're trying to do is avoid probate, because probate is time, a lot of money, and people don't realize how easily it slips in. Just like it just happened. It's amazing.
Yes.
And it's really sad because that money was theirs, and that's the other thing. That's 30 grand so far, and it's not done, and that was their money.
Yes, on a simple probate, I sat down and did the calculation, and I kind of made my price point so that if you just decide to do a trust, if you just decide to do a will and the supporting documents, it will cost you more to go through probate than if you get the estate plan through me.
I'm gonna make you say it again, all of them that they get, the papers, go ahead, real quickly.
You get a trust, you get 2 pour-over wills, you get a general durable financial power of attorney, a general healthcare power of attorney, a living will, and 1 deed filed into the trust.
And it includes the fees, the filing fee.
And it includes the filing fee.
How much?
$675
And
unless you're a veteran.
And that you get a vet discount, and right now we've got everyone getting entered into win, it's $50 off a $675, it's a complete estate plan. And again, our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. You can call him, he does free consultations at 480-933-3131. Check him out, it's AZestateplanz with a Z.com.